In 1956, when I was running the Baton Rouge Bureau for United Press International, the civil rights disputes were really just cranking up in Louisiana and Mississippi. And in Louisiana, one of the earnest efforts of the segregationists was to purge the voting rolls, to knock off black people off the voting rolls for very obvious reasons. The white people wanted to keep control of the parish government and the state government and the senators and the congressmen. And for many years they had been very successful. Well, I heard that in a North Louisiana parish, the voters, black voters, were being knocked off the voting rolls systematically, and nothing was being done about it. So I did a little probing, and I ran down the registrar of voters in this particular parish and interviewed her and asked her, I said, is this possible that black voters are being purged? She said, oh yes, the Citizens Councils, the segregationist organization, was coming in and was making challenges, and if they did it according to the rules of the state, I had no choice but to remove the names from the rolls. She did not necessarily support this, but she was paid by the parish, and she had to obey state laws. So I did a extensive story, well, more than one story on that, and on how the blacks were being knocked out of the voting booths, and the story was picked up nationally, and it got a lot of play. The Justice Department got wind of what was going on in this particular parish, and they sent down investigators, and they filed suit in federal courts, and most of the voters, I have no idea the statistics, but most of them were restored to the voting rolls, and all around Louisiana, similar things were happening, and while it was slow as molasses in happening, eventually the Justice Department managed to restore tens of thousands of blacks to the voting rolls, which had a profound effect on the outcome of legislation going forward. And to this day, the blacks vote in Louisiana, Mississippi, and other southern states, and they've had a profound impact on the overall politics of these states. So it was one of my more memorable stories, and I felt very good about it, since I believe everyone who is entitled to his chance to vote, go to the voting booth and vote yea or nay on his or her candidates.